Ever since Halo made a comeback on the PC platform, one of the biggest complaints were the imbalances with controllers and keyboards and mice. Halo isn't the only game with this debate, but unlike most games, Halo was the one with the most unique answer, with controllers blatantly being on top. To put it simply, Halo's mechanics were made for controllers and controller aim assist, since the franchise was a console exclusive for 8 years, starting with Halo 3. When it was brought back to the PC platform in 2019, we started to see the after effects of this method, with controller players destroying keyboard and mouse players in pretty much every Halo title, including Halo Infinite. However, 343 accidentally gave keyboard and mouse a tiny buff with a bit of aim assist in one of the most recent updates. I say accidentally because 343's original intention with this update was to lower the mouse's sensitivity only when the reticle became red. As you can see, the reticle is constantly following the target without my hand on the mouse and without the reticle turning red. 343 was going to patch this, but after seeing so much positive feedback on this accidental feature, 343 decided to keep it in the game to test the waters for a bit, which is exactly what I did for this video. While I have your attention on the screen, let me explain why this was such a big issue before the update. There's this misconception going around that keyboard and mouse is the easiest thing in the world, and anyone that plays with a keyboard and mouse becomes some kind of aim god that never misses shots. If you actually believe this, there's a good chance you've never played on keyboard and mouse for long term. The actual benefits of keyboard and mouse is that there are less limits to aiming and maneuvering compared to a controller. Streamers and pro gamers just make it look way easier than it actually is. Shots like these can only be pulled off consistently by the top percentile of PC gamers. You'd have to be playing tactical shooters every day along with doing some kind of aim training on the side to get even remotely close to this kind of aim, so the average PC gamer is going to be nowhere near this good. On top of this, all the benefits of playing on keyboard and mouse hardly have any advantages in Halo. In games like CSGO and Valorant, every gun has the potential to one-shot headshot an opponent due to the extremely low time to kill, making twitchy movements with insane reaction time a necessity. In Halo, this means nothing. Due to the insanely high time to kill Halo has, tracking your opponent's movements while hitting every burst that comes out of your battle rifle is extremely important in competitive Halo. This is the hardest thing to do with a mouse, while controller players barely have to try since the aim assist does half the work for them. It doesn't matter how big your mouse pad is or how good the mouse itself is, if you can't consistently track your opponent's strafe, you're gonna have a bad time. So bringing some form of aim assist to mouse aiming has the potential to change everything, since it makes aiming with a mouse less of a chore. After playing mostly ranked games, I was able to immediately notice a difference in my aim and was performing better than I expected to. It was a bit easier to track my opponents, and I was able to get kills I normally wouldn't get on keyboard and mouse. It's still a bit harder to get perfect kills compared to getting them on controllers, but it was more doable compared to before. Keep in mind, this is me not playing ranked for months and not playing Halo with a keyboard and mouse for years while playing in high plat, low diamond lobbies, so I wasn't just pub stopping a bunch of silvers to look good. I'm sure if I keep playing like this, I'll perform even better, but I think the performance boost with such little time says a lot. Which brings me to the important question: is keyboard and mouse finally able to compete or even surpass controller players in Halo? It's honestly too early to say so. The Pro League's new season hasn't even started yet, and we've only had this update for a few months. There was a 1v1 tournament during the off season where a keyboard and mouse player was actually able to get far against well-known pro controller players, but 1v1s are different from 4v4s, so until I see actual Pro League gameplay with the ranked settings and official LAN environment, there's no clear answer. What I can confirm for now is that keyboard and mouse feels way better than before, so if you're someone who only plays keyboard and mouse and was waiting for some kind of improvement to the peripheral, this is a pretty good one and a good excuse to give it another shot. But if you're currently a controller player wondering if it's time to convert, it would be wise to stick to controllers for now. That is going to be it for today's video. What are your guys' thoughts on this new update? Are you a controller or a keyboard and mouse player? Let me know down in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I'll talk to you all later.